February 3rd. Today's Bible reading is Exodus chapter 17 from verses 8 to the end. Exodus chapter 18 from verses 1 to the end. Exodus chapter 19 from verses 1 to 15. Matthew chapter 22 from verses 33 to the end. Matthew chapter 23 from verses 1 to 12. Psalm 27 from verses 8 to 14. Proverbs chapter 6 from verses 27 to 35. Reading Exodus chapter 17 from verses 8 to the end. Verse 8. Then came Amalek and fought with Israel in Rephidim. Verse 9. And Moses said unto Joshua, Choose us out men, and go out, fight with Amalek. Tomorrow I will stand on the top of the hill with the rod of God in mine hand. Verse 10. So Joshua did as Moses had said to him, and fought with Amalek. And Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill. Verse 11. And it came to pass, when Moses held up his hand, that Israel prevailed. And when he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed. Verse 12. But Moses' hands were heavy, and they took a stone and put it under him, and he sat thereon. And Aaron and Hur stayed up his hands, the one on the one side, and the other on the other side. And his hands were steady until the going down of the sun. Verse 13. And Joshua discomfited Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword. Verse 14. And the Lord said unto Moses, Write this for a memorial in a book, and rehearse in the ears of Joshua. For I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. Verse 15. And Moses built an altar, and called the name of it Jehovah Nissi. Verse 16. For he said, Because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Exodus chapter 18 from verses 1 to the end. Verse 1. When Jethro, the priest of Midian, Moses' father-in-law, heard of all that God had done for Moses and for Israel his people, and that the Lord had brought Israel out of Egypt. Verse 2. Then Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took Zipporah, Moses' wife, after he had sent her back. Verse 3. And her 2 sons, of which the name of the one was Gershom. For he said, I have been an alien in a strange land. Verse 4. And the name of the other was Eleazar, for the God of my father, said he, was mine help, and delivered me from the sword of Pharaoh. Verse 5. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, came with his sons and his wife unto Moses into the wilderness, where he encamped at the mount of God. Verse 6. And he said unto Moses, I thy father-in-law Jethro am come unto thee, and thy wife, and her 2 sons with her. Verse 7. And Moses went out to meet his father-in-law, and did obeisance, and kissed him, and they asked each other their welfare, and they came into the tent. Verse 8. And Moses told his father-in-law all that the Lord had done unto Pharaoh and to the Egyptians for Israel's sake, and all the travail that had come upon them by the way, and how the Lord delivered them. Verse 9. And Jethro rejoiced for all the goodness which the Lord had done to Israel, whom he had delivered out of the hand of the Egyptians. Verse 10. And Jethro said, Blessed be the Lord, who hath delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians, and out of the hand of Pharaoh, who hath delivered the people from under the hand of the Egyptians. Verse 11. Now I know that the Lord is greater than all gods, for in the thing wherein they dealt proudly he was above them. Verse 12. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took a burnt offering and sacrifices to God. And Aaron came, and all the elders of Israel, to eat bread with Moses' father-in-law before God. Verse 13. And it came to pass on the morrow that Moses sat to judge the people. And the people stood by Moses from the morning unto the evening. Verse 14. And when Moses' father-in-law saw all that he did to the people, he said, What is this thing that thou doest to the people? Why sittest thou thyself alone, and all the people stand by thee from morning unto even? Verse 15. And Moses said unto his father-in-law, Because the people come unto me to inquire of God. Verse 16. When they have a matter, they come unto me, and I judge between one and another, and I do make them know the statutes of God and his laws. Verse 17. And Moses' father-in-law said unto him, The thing that thou doest is not good. Verse 18. Thou wilt surely wear away, both thou and this people that is with thee, for this thing is too heavy for thee. Thou art not able to perform it thyself alone. Verse 19. Hearken now unto my voice, I will give thee counsel, and God shall be with thee. Be thou for the people to Godward, that thou mayest bring the causes unto God. Verse 20, And thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws, and shalt shew them the way wherein they must walk, and the work that they must do. Verse 21, Moreover thou shalt provide out of all the people able men, such as fear God, men of truth, hating covetousness, and place such over them, to be rulers of thousands and rulers of hundreds, rulers of fifties and rulers of tens. Verse 22, And let them judge the people at all seasons. And it shall be, that every great matter they shall bring unto thee, but every small matter they shall judge. So shall it be easier for thyself, and they shall bear the burden with thee. Verse 23, If thou shalt do this thing, and God command thee so, then thou shalt be able to endure, and all this people shall also go to their place in peace. Verse 24, So Moses hearkened to the voice of his father-in-law, and did all that he had said. Verse 25, And Moses chose able men out of all Israel, and made them heads over people, rulers of thousands, rulers of hundreds, rulers of fifties, and rulers of tens. Verse 26, And they judged the people at all seasons. The hard causes they brought unto Moses, but every small matter they judged themselves. Verse 27, And Moses let his father-in-law depart, and he went his way into his own land. Exodus chapter 19 from verses 1 to 15. Verse 1, In the 3rd month, when the children of Israel were gone forth out of the land of Egypt, the same day came they into the wilderness of Sinai. Verse 2, For they were departed from Rephidim, and were come to the desert of Sinai, and had pitched in the wilderness. And there Israel camped before the mount. Verse 3, And Moses went up unto God, and the Lord called unto him out of the mountain, saying, Thus shalt thou say to the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel. Verse 4, Ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and how I bare you on eagle's wings, and brought you unto myself. Verse 5, Now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. Verse 6, And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests, and an holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. Verse 7, And Moses came and called for the elders of the people, and laid before their faces all these words which the Lord commanded him. Verse 8, And all the people answered together, and said, All that the Lord hath spoken we will do. And Moses returned the words of the people unto the Lord. Verse 9, And the Lord said unto Moses, Lo, I come unto thee in a thick cloud, that the people may hear when I speak with thee, and believe thee forever. And Moses told the words of the people unto the Lord. Verse 10, And the Lord said unto Moses, Go unto the people, and sanctify them today and tomorrow, and let them wash their clothes. Verse 11, And be ready against the 3rd day. For the 3rd day the Lord will come down in the sight of all the people upon Mount Sinai. Verse 12, And thou shalt set bounds unto people round about, saying, Take heed to yourselves, that ye go not up into the mount, or touch the border of it. Whosoever toucheth the mount shall be surely put to death. Verse 13, There shall not an hand touch it, but he shall surely be stoned or shot through. Whether it be beast or man, it shall not live. When the trumpet soundeth long, they shall come up to the mount. Verse 14, And Moses went down from the mount unto the people, and sanctified the people, and they washed their clothes. Verse 15, And he said unto the people, Be ready against the 3rd day. Come not at your wives. Matthew chapter 22 from verses 33 to the end. Verse 33, And when the multitude heard this, they were astonished at his doctrine. Verse 34, But when the Pharisees had heard that he had put the Sadducees to silence, they were gathered together. Verse 35, Then one of them, which was a lawyer, asked him a question, tempting him, and saying, Verse 36, Master, which is the great commandment in the law? Verse 37, Jesus said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. Verse 38, This is the first and great commandment. Verse 39, And the second is like unto it, Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Verse 40, On these 2 commandments hang all the law and the prophets. Verse 41, While the Pharisees were gathered together, Jesus asked them, verse 42, saying, What think ye of Christ? Whose son is he? They say unto him, the son of David. Verse 43, He saith unto them, How then doth David in spirit call him Lord? Saying, verse 44, The Lord said unto my Lord, Sit thou on my right hand, till I make thine enemies thy footstool? Verse 45, If David then call him Lord, how is he a son? Verse 46, And no man was able to answer him a word, neither durst any man from that day forth ask him any more questions. Matthew chapter 23, from verses 1 to 12. Verse 1, Then spake Jesus to the multitude, and to his disciples. Verse 2, saying, The scribes and Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. Verse 3, All therefore whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do. But do not ye after their works, for they say and do not. Verse 4, For they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers. Verse 5, But all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries, and enlarge the borders of their garments. Verse 6, And love the uppermost rooms at feasts, and the chief seats in the synagogues. Verse 7, And greetings in the markets, and to be called of men, Rabbi, Rabbi. Verse 8, But be not ye called Rabbi, for one is your master, even Christ, and all ye are brethren. Verse 9, And call no man your father upon the earth, for one is your Father, which is in heaven. Verse 10, Neither be ye called masters, for one is your master, even Christ. Verse 11, But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant. Verse 12, And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. Psalm 27, from verses 8 to 14. Verse 8, When thou saidst, Seek ye my face, my heart said unto thee, Thy face, Lord, will I seek. Verse 9, Hide not thy face far from me, put not thy servant away in anger. Thou hast been my help. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O God of my salvation. Verse 10, When my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take me up. Verse 11, Teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me in a plain path, because of mine enemies. Verse 12, Deliver me not over unto the will of mine enemies. For false witnesses are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. Verse 13, I had fainted, unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Verse 14, Wait on the Lord. Be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. Proverbs chapter 6, from verses 27 to 35. Verse 27, Can a man take fire in his bosom, and his clothes not be burned? Verse 28, Can one go upon hot coals, and his feet not be burned? Verse 29, So he that goeth in to his neighbor's wife, whosoever toucheth her shall not be innocent. Verse 30, Men do not despise a thief, if he steal to satisfy his soul, when he is hungry. Verse 31, But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold. He shall give all the substance of his house. Verse 32, But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. Verse 33, A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. Verse 34, For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. Verse 35, He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. Meditate on what you have heard, and pray that it takes root in your heart and life, that you will do according to all that is written in God's Word. Amen. Let's keep walking in the Word together. Please like, subscribe, and enable notifications so you're here for the next study.